Graduates, please be seated. Good evening. I'm Dusty Whitaker, principal of Smith County High School. In just a few moments, we'll begin the graduation ceremony. I would like to inform you that the accuracy of some of this information was based on what students provided through Google Classroom and given ample time to turn in these items. Every effort has been made to provide accurate information. We know this is a special time for all graduates. For your convenience, pictures will be taken as graduates receive their diploma, and families will have an opportunity to have their photos made with their graduate after the ceremony in the end zone. These will be posted on the school Facebook page. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Smith County High School, the Smith County Board of Education, Central Office staff, Director of Schools, Mr. Barry H. Smith, and the graduating class of 2021. I would like to welcome each of you to the 107th commencement exercise of Smith County High School. We appreciate your attendance, and we are glad to have you here to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2021. At this time, out of respect for our 2021 graduates and their families, please silence your cell phones and any electronic devices. However, we encourage you to record or FaceTime the ceremony for other family members not here with us. We want this to be a memorable celebration of our graduates' academic achievements. Again, we are glad to have you join us here today to honor the class of 2021. And I apologize, I have a sinus infection. We would like to acknowledge the many individuals and businesses who have made this graduation ceremony special for our graduating seniors. We'd like to give a special thank you to DTC and NCTV. In this graduating class, we're fortunate to have 28 members of the senior class of 2021 that are National Beta Club members. Each student is wearing a gold stole in recognition of this honor. Will these students please stand as I call your name? If you would, please hold your applause until the end so we don't miss out on anybody's name. Marissa Anderson, Gracie Angel, John Barnett, Riley Balcount, Ashley Bush, Coraline Butler, Catherine Carter, Rebecca Claywell, Katie Davenport, Harmony Gonzalez, Eli Hackett, Marissa Harriman, Dara Haynes, Allison Heady, Emily Hendry, Gracie Hicks, Grace Harris, Dustin LaFleur, Haley Likens, Ashby Long, Maria Bunday, Savannah Phillips, Brennan Rigsby, Kenzie Skelton, Rebecca Tillman, Maya Wagner, Clayton Wilmore, and Sarah Young. Please give these ladies and gentlemen an applause. On behalf of the faculty and administration of Smith County High School, I commend each of these students for maintaining a superior average in his or her studies. Also, on behalf of these students, I extend our appreciation to our beta sponsors, Ms. Farsoon and Ms. Gates. Please be seated. In addition, 21 members of the senior class are graduating with honors or distinction or both, which means they must either meet all four college and career readiness benchmarks on the ACT in reading, English, math, science, or they have completed at least 12 hours of college credit. These seniors have a seal on their diploma to indicate this. Again, would these students rise and hold your applause to the end? With honors, Caitlin Davenport, Eli Gibberden, Mackenzie Grandstaff, Eli Hackett, Maria Mundy, Patrick Nixon, Carrie Summers, with distinctions: Riley Balcount, Marissa Harriman, Grace Harris, Dara Haynes, Dakota Morgan, Brock Pearson, Brennan Rigsby, Maya Wagner, and honors and distinctions: Marissa Anderson, Rebecca Claywell, Allison Heady, Ashby Long, Kenzie Skelton, and Clayton Wilmore. Let's give these students a round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. We also have 6 students who will be graduating as Tennessee Scholars. These students have maintained a C average or better for the past 4 years, have a 95% or better attendance rate for 4 years, completed 80 hours of community service, completed a college-bound curriculum, and have a clear discipline record. These students are wearing a Tennessee Scholar medal. At this time, will these students please stand? Marissa Anderson, Caitlin Davenport, Kristen Denny, Grace Harris, Dara Haynes, and Kenzie Skelton. And let's give these students a round of applause. Please be seated. 15 students are graduating with Tennessee Work Ethic distinctions. These students have earned a minimum of 20 points that vary from standards of attendance, CTE coursework, GPA, dual enrollment credits, post-secondary enrollment, ACT scores, industry certifications, and have a clear discipline record. These students have double red, white, and blue cords. At this time, will these students please stand? Tyler Barrett, Riley Balcount, Ashley Bush, Catherine Carter, Caitlin Davenport, Lee Eldred, Marissa Harriman, Grace Harris, Dara Haynes, Maria Mundy, Brennan Rigsby, Jessica Salser, Kenzie Skelton, Samantha Sutton, and Rebecca Tillman. Let's give these ladies and gentlemen an applause. Thank you. Please have a seat. Last, but certainly not least, we have 4 students who will be serving our great country by enlisting with the armed forces. As I call your name, please stand. Levi Sharon. Levi has joined the United States Marine. Chandler Harden. Chandler has joined with the United States Air Force. Titus Severs. Titus has joined the National Guard. John Wagner. John has joined with the United States Marines. On behalf of all the SCHS and all viewing this ceremony, we thank each and every one of you for your service to our country. And let's give them a great big round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. Apologize. The Smith County High School Awards Day program was held virtually on April 30th. Students could view while in class. Approximately 40 colleges, businesses, and community members presented over $300,000 to our students. On behalf of Smith County High School, I'd like to thank each of the contributors who have given so generously to these scholarships to help these students continue their education. If you received a scholarship, please stand at this time. Please be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize some of the leaders and officers of the class of 2021. Please stand as your name is called. Senior Student Council members, These students have a single red, white, blue cord. Marissa Anderson, Gracie Angel, Campbell Baker, Ashley Bush, Riley Balcamp, Catherine Carter, Becky Claywell, Katie Davenport, Grace Harris, Dara Haynes, Colby Kitchen, Ashby Long, Maria Mundy, Brennan Rigsby, Sydney Shelton, Kenzie Skelton, Rebecca Tillman, and Maya Wagner. Let's give these students a round of applause. Please be seated. I would also like to announce at this time the senior class officers. Please stand as your name is called. Class President, Ashby Long. Vice President, Kenzie Skelton. Secretary, Emily Hendry. And Treasurer, Catherine Carter. Thank you for your service to SCHS and your class during the past year. On behalf of the class of 2021, I extend to the senior class sponsor a special thank you and appreciation for everything you have done for this class. Let's give them a round of applause. Please have a seat. At this time, I would like to recognize those students who have perfect attendance. We have 4 seniors who have maintained perfect attendance for all 4 years at Smith County High School. At this time, I would like to ask these students to stand. I would also like to ask for their parents to please stand when their son or daughter's name is called. Chrissy Balzer, daughter of Mindy Horton. Tyler Bear, son of Jack Bear and Christy Bear. Dustin LaFleur, son of Jessica Ritchie. Brock Pearson, son of Joshua and Jennifer Pearson. Students, you are commended for your attendance and dedication to school as this is quite an accomplishment. These students were given a plaque while at school. Please be seated. The top 10 students with the highest ACT score composite for the class of 2021 were named during the awards ceremony and received a plaque at school. I would like to acknowledge each of these students in recognition of this high honor and accomplishment. Please stand as I call your name. Also, I ask that the parents of these students stand as we recognize their son or daughter. Harmony Eve Kitchen, daughter of Nicholas and Jasmine Kitchen. Levi Kevin Sharon, son of Brock and Sarah Sanders. Jonathan David Barnett, son of Stan and Christy Barnett. Carrie Brianne Summers, daughter of Kenny and Amy Summers. Mackenzie Day Grandstaff, daughter of Terry Moss. Clayton Eldon Wilmore, son of Jeffrey and Cindy Wilmore. Kenzie Elizabeth Skelton, daughter of Joe and Diane Skelton. Ashby Elizabeth Long, daughter of John Allen and Heather Long. Rebecca Diane Claywell, daughter of Kevin and Stacy Claywell. And Allison Shay Hetty, daughter of Alan Hetty. Congratulations and great job, guys. Please be seated. With this school year and hereafter, students will be recognized for their academic achievements and receive Latin honors. There are 3 Latin honor designations based upon the following criteria. All designations, the student must be enrolled in school for a minimum of 2 semesters. The student must have a minimum of 12 courses that are considered college and/or honors as defined in school board policy. The 3 honors are summa cum laude, a GPA of 4.25 and above,
in addition to what I just read, magna cum laude, 4.0 to 4.24, and then cum laude is a 3.75 to 3.99. As I call your name, please stand. Magna cum laude, Grace Caroline Angel, Riley J. Balcamp, Caitlin Elizabeth Davenport, Dara Joe Haynes, Josephine Grace Harris, Savannah Rose Noel Phillips, Brennan Ryan Rigsby, Maya Ann Wagner, and summa cum laude, Rebecca Diane Claywell, Allison Shay Hetty, Ashby Elizabeth Long, Kenzie Elizabeth Skelton, and Clayton Eldon Wilmore. Congratulations. Please be seated. That part was kind of easy. It was fixed up for me. This next part is a little bit hard. It's my speech to you, and it's something that I want to leave with you and hope you think about this going forward for the rest of your life. If you listened last year, I told you this school year has been unusual and at times hard. Different than any other school year I can remember in my lifetime. Well, this year was even harder. We had to quarantine, go hybrid, be virtual, we were exposed, and then we had options if we were exposed. It was a lot to deal with. You did, however, get to experience a few things that last year's seniors did not get. We did have prom, awards day, yearbook signing, a senior trip, a men's soccer season, a baseball season, a softball season, and 8 extra tickets for graduation. These things may not have been like previous years, but we did try to have them. Even with the aggravation, there have been good memories along the way. Before you leave SCHS for the last official time, I want to leave you with an acronym. IIWII. I received that in a text message, and I thought, what in the world is that? So I had to ask, what is it? It's an acronym. It stands for, it is what it is. According to dictionary.com, IIWII is an expression used to characterize a frustrating or challenging situation that a person believes cannot be changed and must just be accepted. Sound familiar? Just because some things can't be changed, it doesn't mean that you still can't make the best of what appears to be a bad situation. A few examples I want to leave you with are leadership, Franklin Roosevelt. If you studied in history class, according to political scientists and historians, FDR was one of the 3 greatest presidents. Reflecting on Roosevelt's presidency, he brought the United States to the Great Depression, Pearl Harbor, which led to World War II, to a prosperous future. Now, what I haven't told you yet is after vacationing in Canada before his presidency, Roosevelt developed polio. It left him paralyzed from the waist down for the rest of his life. Even though he couldn't walk, he went on to lead the country as one of the most respected and memorable presidents in history. Inventors. One day, maybe you will be figuring out how to educate us, okay? Maybe you'll make a video game. So I just thought this was a good person. It's kind of entertaining. The exact number for Thomas Edison's light bulb has been debated. It's anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 times. But it's safe to say Edison tried and failed a lot before he successfully created his beacon of light. His response to repeated failures, I've not failed. I just found 10,000 ways it won't work. This goes back a little further. Parents will probably remember this. Athletes, Carrie Strug. Carrie Strug was a member of the U.S. women's gymnastics team dubbed the Magnificent Seven. During the '96 Summer Olympics in Atlanta, Georgia, the U.S. women's gymnastics team was picked to win gold. However, on her first vault attempt, Strug injured her left ankle upon landing. Now, how easy would it have been to give up? But Carrie wouldn't let something like torn ankle ligaments keep her from going for the gold. In order to win gold, Strug would not only have to attempt the second vault, but stick the landing. Strug landed her second vault and did it on one foot, securing enough points for the U.S. to edge out Russia for the gold medal. For her inspirational performance, she was invited to meet with then President Bill Clinton, made several talk show appearances, graced the covers of Sports Illustrated, and parents, as you know, this used to be a big deal. She was on the Wheaties cereal box. And the last one I'm going to talk to you about is a little bit younger. You will probably recognize this person, Bethany Hamilton. Sometimes tragedy strikes and an injury becomes a permanent disability. Bethany Hamilton was a 13-year-old up-and-coming surf star when a tiger shark attack took her left arm. For a surfer, balance is everything, but the loss of a limb wasn't enough to keep Hamilton out of the water. About a month after the injury, she was back surfing. She entered her first competition after the attack and placed fifth. The following year, she was back placing first in the NSS national competition, the O'Neill Island Girls Junior Pro Tournament. Besides regaining her status as a top competitor in the surfing world, Hamilton's story of overcoming the odds made her a media sensation. She had her book, Soul Surfer, a true story of faith, family, and fighting to get back on the board, published. Then in 2011, a movie version of Soul Surfer was released, starring Dennis Quaid and Helen Hunt. This is just a few examples. If you looked, you could find more. I just thought it was interesting and things that might relate to you that you will remember. So the last thing I want to say, I hope you remember to always make the best of every situation, even if it is what it is. Again, we know this is a special time for all graduates. For your convenience, pictures will be taken as graduates receive their diploma, and families will have an opportunity to have their photo made with their graduate after the ceremony. Mr. Smith and members of the Smith County Board of Education, the 128 members of the senior class of 2021 have met every requirement set forth by the state of Tennessee and have rightfully earned a diploma as graduates of Smith County High School. At this time, our Director of Schools, Mr. Barry H. Smith, will present the diplomas. Will the class of 2021 please come forward to receive their diplomas?
Marissa Sue Anderson. Larissa Sue Andrews. Grace Caroline Angel. Raymond Alfred Arroyo. Campbell Hale Baker. Micah Evan Ballard. Chrissy Louise Balzer. Malachi Nathaniel Balzer. Savannah Jane Bain. Tyler Jackson Baird. Jacob Noel Burrill. Mackenzie Grace Barlow. Jonathan David Barnett. Cameron Pierce Batdorf. Allison Michaela Bentley. Riley J. Bowcamp. Gabriel Hayes Boyce. Gavin Haywood Boyce. Bethany Ann Boyd. Marley Reagan Burgess. David Alexander Burke Jr. Ashley Nicole Bush. Corlyn Ray Butler. Brooklyn Savannah Kimora Carter. Catherine Marie Carter. Hannah Leah Chapman. Levi Kevin Sharon.
Woo! Hoorah! I believe that's what they say. The Marines say, hoorah! I believe that's what they say.
Jordan Alexis Clarity. Rebecca Diane Claywell. William McKinney Combs. Dante Allen David Cowell. Zachary Todd Cox. Caleb David Crawford. Caitlin Elizabeth Davenport. Randall Jacob Davis. Angel Brooke D. Andrew Tyler Scott Denny. Kristen Page Denny. Lee Hayden Eldred. David Philip Elrod. Skylar Annabella Estes. Maria Nicole Felix. Macy Alexa Brooke Fisher. Kaylee Nicole Gann. Holden Blake Gentry. Eli Everett Jividen. Harmony Marie Gonzalez. Zola Mariana Gonzalez. Evan Lee Graber. Mackenzie Day Grandstaff. Brad Thomas Green. Lyndon Cade Gregory. Caleb Daniel Grimsley. Colton Lane Grimsley. Eli Johnston Hackett. Ronald Chandler Harden. Marissa Ann Harriman. Josephine Grace Harris. Dara Joe Haynes. Allison Shea Hetty. Emily Nicole Hendry. Gracie Joe Hicks. Hunter Cole Huddleston. Nicholas Stephen Hudson. Julianne Faye Huff. Allison Marie Hughes. Harmony Eve Kinchin. Krista Karen King. Kobe Bryce Kitchen. Calla Quinn Cream. Dustin Ray LaFleur. Seth Landon Lewis. Haley Marie Likens. Ashby Elizabeth Long. Willow Jandra May. Caleb Wesley Mofield. Michaela Lane Morales. Dakota Lorraine Morgan. Maria Gail Mundy. Haley Nicole Murphy. Joseph Robert Murphy IV. Patrick Garvis Nixon. Brock Michael Pearson. Savannah Rose Noel Phillips. Ethan Robert Hurdle. Chase Allen Potter. Robert Stanton Preston. Douglas Ray Joseph Hursley. Joseph Vincent Ritchell. Anna Kathleen Riggins. Brennan Ryan Rigsby. Rachel Catherine Michelle Rushford. Solomon Rodriguez Rojo. Anthony Alonzo Rojo. Ethan Lucas Rose. Fernando Andreas Salazar. Jessica Lee Salzler. Tabitha Rose Schoenick. Titus Job Sievers. Jesse Lee Earl Sevier. Sydney Lee Shelton. Michaela Rochelle Searcy. Kinsey Elizabeth Skelton. Michael Davis Spellwhite. Kimberly Dawn Spurlock. Adina Catherine Stanton. Carrie Brianne Summers. Samantha Haley Sutton. Dylan Thomas Thaxton. Rebecca Jane Tillman. Ricky Lee Tisdale III. Kylie Nicole Trusty. James Hayden Vance. John Matthew Wagner. Maya Ann Wagner. Janeda Alize Wallace. Cheyenne Delynn Webb. Alexis Denise Caroline West. Alexandria Adasa Whitman. Cody Levi Williams. Malia Hope Williams. Clayton Eldon Wilmore. Grace Elaine Winfrey. Lincoln Tyler Woodard. Juliana Rose Wright. Destiny Jo Marie Young. Sarah Ann Young.
Seniors, please stand. Seniors, please remove your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to present the 2021 class of Smith County High School. Please remain standing. The class of 2021 request that everybody join with them in singing the Smith County High School alma mater. Playing of the Smith County High School alma mater is by the Smith County High School Band.
I would now like to say something to the class of 2021. Deuteronomy 31:8 says, "The Lord himself goes before you, and he will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, and do not be discouraged." Lord, I pray tonight over the class of 2021 and whatever they do, either college or their workforce or their technical school. I hope that you bless them in anything they do. Lord, I know this year has been hard on each and every single one of us. We've gone through many trials and tribulations throughout this year, but we've made it through to graduation night. Lord, I would allow to thank you and thank everyone for these great 4 years here at SCHS. I will never forget it, and I'll always cherish it in my heart. And in Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Hang on just a second. So anyway, I was going to say before that, thanks to everyone who's joined us here at the graduation ceremony. Special thanks goes out to our SCHS students for helping us get the field ready, coaches, and faculty. I was going to say throw your hat, but you already done that. So congratulations, graduates. You are done.